Hello students, in this particular audio session, I will discuss the summary and things to remember from Ailing Planet. In some of my other tutorial audios, I discussed the chapter elaborately. Now in this particular audio, I will discuss the summary in short along with the things to remember, and then I will end up this audio session with some important terms or word meanings. So let's start. Now in the summary, since you all know that the main theme of this chapter is related with protection of environment and environmental species, so more or less you have the idea regarding this chapter. So let me just clarify it a bit so that the concept be more clear to you all. More than ever, the planet Earth is losing its vitality and freshness. That is the reason the title is been named Ailing Planet. Due to human development activities throughout the globe, the Earth has become highly polluted, highly irreparable, and highly damaged. Not only that, the Earth has also become highly populated also. Not only highly polluted, but also at the same time highly populated. We have taken out petroleum, taken out, other words we can say we have extracted petroleum, coal, and a lot of natural resources from the earth. We have removed more than half of world's vegetation and emitted large quantity of carbon and a lot of other chemicals. We have destroyed marine life, that is the aquatic ecosystem. Marine life, marine is related with water, or rather to say aquatic ecosystem, and made rivers dry. Moreover, our greed for more and more wealth resulted in depleting the protective ozone layer and invited all harmful rays to the earth's surface, and that is slowly and slowly destroying us also. Besides, we have brought out a great imbalance, or we can say a bit of disparity or imbalance between humans and other species of the earth. Now, the main thing is that it is all about environment and how environment can be protected. Now, what are the problems we are facing? It has been discussed by Nani Palkhiwala in the text, The Ailing Planet. Though it was written way back in 1994, but the themes or the points are very much relevant now also. Now I am moving on to the things to remember, or in bits, what are the important points that we can get from this chapter. Number one, obviously the title, Ailing Planet. The earth is an ailing, dying planet. Human development process brought the planet to the verge of dying. Human beings are the most dangerous animals among the millions of other species, and that has been so so creatively been discussed in that particular zoo at Lusaka, Zambia, that particular cage and the mirror, the world's most dangerous animal. I guess you remembered which portion from the text I am talking about. We have been exploiting the earth recklessly by building cities, by clearing forest, and by a number of other activities, including mining. We have caused the depletion of the four major resources, and these four major resources are very, very important. Lester Brown has already told us about these four major resources in his book, The Global Economic Prospect: Forest, grasslands, croplands, and fisheries. Fisheries collapse, and that happens because we are a protein hungry and protein conscious world. We live in a protein hungry and protein conscious world. Overfishing, that is the main reason. forest disappears for firewood for cooking, and the cost of fuel wood demand will be higher. It was predicted by Nani Palkhiwala. It got a bit higher also. For fuel wood for cooking with the arrival of the humans marks end of forest and the appearance of deserts. And we are losing not only 1 acre per second but 1.5 acre or 1.5 acre per second. Grasslands, they are converted into rugged or we can say barren wastelands. Croplands, it also deteriorates. For long we hadn't been aware of our responsibilities to the planet's health, but the green movement marked the beginning. And the green movement started in New Zealand in the year 1972. From that time onwards, it went on in a very progressive manner. There was no looking back. I am moving on to my next point. The green movement corrected some of our incorrect judgments in connection with our understanding of the planet. And we realized that instead of competing with nature, we can form a healthy alliance with nature. That will be better for us. We are not the owners of this planet. This is also another very important point. We have to realize it. We are not the owners of this planet. We are not the bosses, but partners in survival. We should understand that it is our duty to leave the earth serene. Serene means peaceful. We don't own the planet, not an acre land. We live in a rented planet and therefore have no rights to construction or destruction. Yes, the important thing is that we live in an ailing planet, so we don't have the complete authority either for construction or for destruction. And pollution control is a must, but along with that, population control should also be our topmost priority. Population control is the foremost remedy. It is time for the most populated countries in the world, and our country is one of the most populated country in the world, and our country can be cited as the worst example. Are we giving birth to more people or more burden? Now the important thing is that what we want. If we want development, then obviously we have to check the population. Because if we don't check the population, then there will be no development. What will happen? There will be poverty. So what we want? Poverty or we want a check in population? It depends on us. The choice is ours. So let me continue. It is time for the most populated countries in the world, India, the worst example. Are we giving birth to more people or more burden? That thing we should take care. It claims that forests are to be preserved, but deforestation thrives. Thrives means it grows, it yields. Here, without any control, deforestation, it is going on and on without any control. India loses 3.7 million acres of forest every year, maybe more, because now it was written way back in 1994, this article, so obviously the data might change. This thing I also told while I was discussing the chapter with you all. In India, there are reserve forests, but most of these forests are virtually treeless. So only it has been given the name reserve forest, but actually when we enter inside, we find that the place is barren, virtually treeless. In India, there are reserve forests, but most of these forests are virtually treeless. So these are some of the important points that we have to remember while we are studying this chapter. Now, to end this particular audio discussion, important terms or word meanings are very important. So let me come to that. There is a term in the text, inter alia. It means among the other things. Decimate, it means to destroy, related with destruction, kill or wipe out. Patrimony is a term that is also very, very important. It is related with values that we inherit from our father, that is patrimony. Endeavor means attempt. Anguish, something related with agony or pain. Bonded labor, the other term to define it is forced labor. Catastrophic, something that is massive, something that is disastrous. Sustainable development, very, very important term. Development without hampering the resources. What resources? Natural resources. Meant for the coming generation, that means for the future generation. One more word meaning, holistic view of the earth. Holistic means overall, taking the entire thing into perspective. That is, placing the earth's welfare in the first place. That is, taking the entire thing in the first perspective. So that is it, dear students. I discussed the summary in short. I discussed some of the things to remember points. And finally, I ended this audio session with some of the important words and their meanings. Dear students, listen to this audio, and if there is any problem, let me know about it. Thank you, students. Thank you all.